background about me, about the law firm here is, as I mentioned, I've been arrested a handful of times, criminal convictions. That isn't really what got me into criminal law or to go to law school. Sure, I got a DUI when I was a freshman at ASU. I messed up. It was hard. I had my license suspended. That's fine. I was driving in the car with my friends. My friend was driving. I was in the back seat. SB 1070 days, so you have to have ID with you at all times. The officer pulls over my friend for expired tags. The officer says, I need to see everyone's IDs. We say, okay, we're doing nothing wrong. We all hand our IDs over. The officer says, Zach, step out of the car. And I'm like, okay, officer, what'd I do? He says, you just handed a police officer false identification. I'm like, what are you talking about? That's my license. That's all my information. He said, I don't want to hear it, son. Tell it to the judge. Writes me a criminal citation. I go to the court. I went and talked to the prosecutor. Prosecutor's like, I don't want to hear your story. Tell it to the judge. So good old 19-year-old Zach says, I will tell it to the judge. And I represented myself at a trial saying, look, this ID came from the MVD. I didn't do anything wrong. This whole thing is a big misunderstanding. Judge bangs a gavel, says, guilty. And I'm like, can somebody finally explain to me what the heck I did wrong here? And the judge says, well, son, look at your license. It says driver's license. I'm like, yeah, this is it. This is all my information. She's like, but is your driver's license valid? And I'm like, no, it's suspended, which is why I'm in the back seat of the car. He goes, okay, well, this 2 words, driver's license, invalidated this whole, fake piece of paper, and you should have had a identification card. And I was like, oh my God, I got in trouble for something I didn't know was a crime. The officer didn't tell me any better. The prosecutor didn't want to hear my story. None of my lawyers had told me anything with my DUI case. None of the judges there, nobody. So I said, I'm going to law school. I'm helping keep good people out of jail, help people not get in trouble for things that they don't know are crimes.